What's up, guys? I'm Ryan with Ryan Epps Fishing, back out on the water today. We are back out here on Douglas Lake looking for some deep bass. Hopefully we can find a few today, teach y'all a thing or two, and go home happy. Y'all enjoy the video. Got him. Ain't no biggin'. Fish number one. I like it. Gotta get back down there. I'm telling you, there is a pile of them down there. Oh my God, they're stacked up. Woo! They are stacked up thick. Two casts, two fish. That's a better one. Yes, sir. Get on up in here. I like it. Two casts, two fish. They are stacked up down here. We're gonna put the Carolina rig down. We're gonna pick up the swim bait. We got them going, and see if we can't pick off the bigger ones. See if I can catch one hand lining. Got him. I got him. Ah! Oh Lord, it ain't what we're after, but we got him on the hand line. How crazy is that? So I threw out there. I had a knot in my line on the swim bait, broke it off, threw the biffle bug out there, caught my line, as I'm hand lining that swim bait back in, white bass. Gotta love it. Got my swim bait back and my water line. We're gonna tie this back on and we're gonna smash them. We're looking for old Moby. I guarantee you, there is a member of the Moby family right here somewhere. We're gonna find it. The key is just gonna be figuring out what these fish are gonna do throughout the day. Throughout the morning. I don't know that I'm gonna sit here all day, but you know, I got quite a bit of graphing to do today, but what are they gonna do? Got him. That's a better fish. Wanted that rooster, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Say there ain't no biggins, but hey, that's funner than hell right there. There we go. We get quite a few boats in here now. Trying to be a little bit sneaky. They own that rooster this morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I like it. Yeah, baby. Trying to be a little bit quiet right now. It's hard for me. I get a little bit excited. We got a few eyes on us here. Not that I try to be overly sneaky, but you know, it ain't like I'm broadcasting all my stuff out on the internet or something, you know. I mean, making videos and putting out all my crap out there online. Who would do that? Let's get to work. Got him. Feels like a good one. Oh, stay down there. Stay down there. Yeah, it's a good one. Good one. Oh, stay down there. That is a good fish. Oh, he ain't no monster. He's barely hooked. I mean, barely hooked. Oh. He wasn't no monster. He's hooked in the top of the head. Coming in there a little funny. Got him. Oh, he's way out there. Stay down there. That's what I'm talking about. Wind them in. There you go. Another crankbait fish. For some reason, they want that crankbait coming that way. Just kind of odd to me. Ain't usually how that goes. Thought we had got just about all we was gonna get there. So I said, you know, done pretty good. We'll go try to find us another few schools to hit, get on. And went to crank a motor, nothing. That is a bad deal. That is unfortunate. No good. Why is that no good? Well, that's no good because we are a long way from the boat ramp. And when I say a long way, I mean we took a damn journey this morning. Just kept going and going and going. And we ain't going so much right now. It looks like it's going to be an all-day venture to back to the boat ramp. It is 11:16 in the morning right now. So we'll see how long this takes. We are traveling right now at a blistering speed of 2 miles an hour. 2.1. That's important to know. 2.1. Probably gonna come out the other side of this a lot more irritated than I currently am, and a lot damn redder. I got a feeling we're gonna cook just a little bit. I'm too fat to get up under that console, so whew. What's gonna be really unfortunate though, now that you know you're drinking some, finding a place to take a pee out here. Cause it ain't like we can run over there in one of them coves and find a little seclusion. Probably gonna have to hold it. That is unfortunate. That's gonna be unfortunate. It's all right. It's all right. Just gotta hold it for another 4.5 hours by my calculations. Very doable. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Dandridge ramp and to my truck. Ha-ha! I like it. We're back in business. I fixed it. Don't know how I fixed it. Pull out the old ratchet here. Just went back there and started beating the shit out of stuff, hitting the starter and everything else. And we're back in business. It's a good thing too, because you know, I'll show y'all, don't look real good. Don't look real good coming this way. So I think we're gonna get, while the getting's good, get up here to the boat dock. I'm gonna tell y'all how I caught them fish today, show you what they look like on the sonar, and we're gonna get to the house before we get too wet. I like it though. We running. All right guys, let's talk about what worked today. We was able to get on a pretty good school of fish today, put some fish in the boat before we had some problems there. I'm going to show you what that school of fish looked like in just a minute, for those of y'all that ain't familiar what a school of bass looks like on a sonar. But I'll tell you what I caught them on first. So I pulled up there. I started off, messed around with several different things, but the most productive bait by far was Carolina rigging. And the bait that I had on there today is one that you all have seen in several videos ago, but I have just absolutely become a huge fan of it. It's a Strike King Rage Tail Smokin Rooster. Fantastic action. It's got a ton of action in this bait right here. It's a different profile than they're used to seeing. It's something totally different that these fish don't see every day. And you know, I preach it all the time, that's key. Heavily pressured lakes, you have got to be different. Go against the norm. That's how you put fish in the boat. That color right there, I believe they call it green pumpkin, watermelon gold, or you know, purple gold, something like that. Like I've said before, I know this color as watermelon candy. Fantastic color, especially in clear water situations. That put in work today. Now, the other thing that I had, once those fish cooled off a little bit, I got them going again on the crankbait. Did a little bit of long lining, put some more fish in the boat. Strike King 6XD. I don't think I need to talk about a 6XD. Anybody that's been around fishing at all knows that that crankbait right there is a staple. That color right there is green gizzard shad. Fantastic color, very, very natural color. It excels in clear water situations. The hooks that I've got on there, those are not stock. Those are Mustad KVD 2x strong triple grips. Y'all know I'm a fan of this hook. I run it on everything, and I tell you what, this crankbait right here put some work in. You can see we ain't even got no eyes left on that side right there. He got ate up a little bit today. So fish have been hanging out in roughly, been finding some fish in 25 to 35 foot. Schools of them are out there. You got small schools, you got big schools. Like I have said before, don't ever overlook the small stuff. But today's school was a pretty good school. You know, we were able to put some fish in the boat, and it took me probably about two and a half hours before I finally figured out what was going on with the motor. The good news is, pretty simple fix, it looks like. I'll have to get back to the house and look it over real good, but I don't think it's too bad of a deal. I don't think it's going to shut us down at all or nothing like that. I feel pretty good about it. So we ought to be able to get that straightened out, get back out here on the water, and keep putting some fish in the boat. Now, I want to show y'all what these fish look like. I know a lot of people, whether you got graphs or not, a lot of people get confused or just don't know, you know, what's a bass look like on your graph. Well, I'm going to show you. Hold on just a second. I was going to do a real big deal here where I showed you my Sonar and showed you what it looked like on there, but you know, I was scrolling through. I had plenty of time while I was cruising around at 2 miles an hour with the motor down. I was scrolling through my screenshots there, and I realized, hell, I didn't even take a screenshot of it. So that's real good. So I'm gonna show y'all on my phone if I can get it, because I did take a picture on my phone. All right, if y'all can see that right there, that's what they look like. Every single one of those little dots right there is a bass. All right, notice how they stack up. They stack up out, horizontal, not vertical. That's that school of fish I was fishing today. All right, now don't pay attention to any of this mess here, any of that mess up there. You're just looking at the dots. It's a pretty decent school of fish right there. That's what you're looking for. Best way that I've ever heard it described, I was listening to Jacob Wheeler one day. Jacob Wheeler said, you know, it looks like turtles on a log. And that's exactly right. That is exactly what they look like. When they get schooled up, they stretch out. They don't stack up, they stack out. And you know, there was quite a few of them right there. You know, eventually you'll get to the point to where if there's so many of them in a spot, they'll stack up on each other to an extent. But largemouth are not going to stack up ever like a striper or anything like that. They're going to stretch out like turtles on a log. So that's what you're looking for. You know, like I say, you know, it was a little bit tough out here today. We had to deal with a little bit of unfortunate events. Burn up a little bit. Got a storm rolling in right now, but we're gonna leave here happy because the boat was running when we put it on the trailer and we put fish in the boat. Can't ask for any better than that. That's all I got for y'all today, guys. If you like the videos, make sure you go hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. That's gonna let you all know when I put out all my new videos. If you got any questions or comments for me, go ahead and leave those in the comment section down below. I will get back to y'all with any answers I can give you if I don't get struck by lightning right here. Until next time, y'all make some time, get out there on the water and catch you a few. I'm Ryan Epps. Y'all have a good one.